Hey guys, we're back with another deck list video because I haven't done one in a while. So, I don't know how she did this one, but it's an updated Demon Lords with BT23 support. So, we'll start off with the eggs, being the Gate of Deadly Sins. Hatch, then trigger the start of main by placing the top card of your egg stack underneath. You delete everything on your board and then absorb a Demon Lord from your trash underneath it. Then at the end of the opponent's turn, if this has 7 different names and it does include the egg itself underneath, you can delete this Digimon and play one good one from your trash without paying the cost. And then the breeding effect is the inheritable is while for every gate that you have underneath, you reduce the play cost by 3 by one of your Demon Lords. Then when you have 5 different names underneath, you reduce it by 4 of each. And you can actually use as much or as little. So say you want to make sure that you're being memory efficient, you can actually do 4, 4, 3, 3, 6, and then if you know you're going to gain overflow, you can leave a couple of these, and it kind of just depends what happens. But yeah, you can either by 9 or by 12. That's what I'm primarily getting. And on to your level 3s. We're using Luthimon on play start main. Actually, to be fair, as long as you don't have a level 5 or lower, you get to reduce his play cost in half, making a 5 cost. What do you call it? On play start main. There we go. Reveal top 3 cards, add 1 card with Angel, Archangel, or 1 Demon Lord. Yeah, but don't need to worry about the Angel, Archangel, or 3 Great Angels because we don't really play them in this apart from Lucy. Then, or Demon Lord, and then trash the rest. And then end of your turn by placing a level 6 Demon Lord to the top of your security. This Digimon may Digivolve in the elusive one from your trash without paying cost. Then we're running 2 level 4s because we've made a loop with him. Poor Gibamon. This is primarily to make sure that floodgates are destroyed. So anything like with Tamamon and or Solarmon, anything that stops us playing Digimon or even Goximon by play cost or by effects. Poor Gibba. On play and on deletion, delete one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon. The inheritable for draw 1 trash one doesn't really come up. Then on their level 5s, we're only running 4 of them. We're still running the 1-0 copy of Lucimon Chaos Mode. Just because I like the option of popping something. Either a Digimon or Tamer, and seeing Blackboard come up for the EX10 era. I feel like this kind of helps because it's 12,000 DP, and as far as more Blackboard Grey one, I think it's if your opponent has a Digimon with 13 or higher, it becomes unaffected and gains a DP buff. So having this at 12k, just slamming on the board, and it does reduce its play cost by 3 for every 10 cards in your trash as well, so you can actually stack this with a good one in mid game. pops up and gain the overflow, and then, excuse me, Digivolve on top of it. Like with 8, you can't really Digivolve. This deck allows you to Digivolve on your turn. Perfect. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Either pop a Digimon or pop a Tamer. And then we're running 3 more copies of the EX6 Lismon Chaos Mode on play when Digivolving. Your opponent may target targets to delete a Digimon or Tamer. Then if no Digimon or Tamer can't be or aren't deleted, you trash top their security and you recover 1. And then all turn effect, when this Digimon would leave the battle area by placing either Lismon, the level 3 Lismon, from your hand or trash to the bottom of the deck, you get to play out one of your level 6 Demon Lords or Lismon Saint mode, but we don't run Saint mode in the deck. It is what it is. Yep, we're running 1 copy of Leviamon X, and it just has the basic when Digivolving. If your opponent has as many or more total Digimon and Tamers, you delete 1 of their Tamers. Full stop. Then delete 1 of their level 3s, level 5s, level 7 Digimon. So you're deleting a lot of bridging for ES mechanics. There's one thing people keep forgetting is that even the Tamer deletion is the requirement for the as many or equal, where then the rest of it you can just start popping off. Unlike EX5 Leviamon, where you need to have less or as many to delete the highest level and then the lowest level on the on play when Digivolving, and then all turn effect. When a Digimon is deleted, you gain a memory. Then we're running 1 single copy of the new Leviamon from EX6, just because it has the all turn effect. It does see itself being played. You get a trash card from hand, and if you have as many or more Digimon or Tamers, you delete 1 of your opponent's Digimon with no sources. And then it does have another all turn effect that when this Digimon would leave the battle area, other than by battle, you can add 1 of your Demon Lord trait Digimon underneath the Gudamon. And then, so if this is on the field and a Gudamon goes to kill it, then you trigger the Leviamon effect to place something underneath, and it goes to trash, and then you can actually place it underneath for your Gudamon. Most of the EX6 stuff is going to be doing the exact same thing for their all turn effects, like Beelzemon here. Beelzemon has a very funny play. It has Rush. So you can play this out for 2, and if it's still your turn, you can swing. But on play when Digivolving, you trash top 4 cards of your deck. Then if you have 10 or more cards in your trash, you Digivolve 2, 1 of your opponent's Digimon. And then same again, all turns if this would leave the battle area other than by 1 of your effects, then you place something underneath the gate of Deadly Sins. And this kind of helps turbo up the line. And I forgot to use or show off the Lucemon X antibodies with the Lucemons. And the reason why we're running like X antibody stuff is because it is treated as a different name. So we can go into this Lucemon on Chaos mode for the cost of 3 instead of the 6. It doesn't have a win Digivolving, but it does have an alternate effect. If this Digimon would leave the battle area and it has Lucemon Chaos mode in its sources, then, or a card with Lucemon in its name underneath its sources, you get the trash top of your security and your opponent's security, and it stays on the board. And then it has the end of your turn effect. Your opponent may trash top their security. If they don't trash, you recover 1, and then you delete 1 of their Digimon or Tamers. Which, this with the loosen one underneath, can just stick. Unless it gets de-digivolved, or you don't have enough security left to trash for either from your opponent's side or from your side, it doesn't really leave. Right, we're going to go on to the Belfa ones, and we're just going to show them all. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we'll go through the newest to the, or oldest to the newest. So we'll do the EX6 Belfa one. Rage mode. On play when digivolving, you can trash up 3 cards from your hand, and for every card that you trash, you suspend a level 5 or lower Digimon. Then delete all your opponent's Digimon with the play cost, lowest play cost that is suspended. A lot. Then it does Digivolve for the cost of 1 on top of the Belfa 1 sleep mode. It does have the same alterns with most of the EX6 stuff, which is when this would leave the battle area, you get to place a Demon Lord or 7th grade Demon Lord trait card, so that doesn't include the option cards. To underneath the gate of Deadly Sin in the breeding area. So yeah. Then we have the Belfa 1 Rage mode, which can from EX10, which can digivolve on top of sleep mode for the cost of 1. So this one has Fortitude, which is quite funny. So we can trigger the start of main phase first, suspend all your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon. Then if they have 6 or fewer cards in the hand, this Digimon gains Piercing, Security Attack +2, and +3000. We rarely swing with it, or we don't. So it doesn't really come up for the attacking. Then on play, start main phase, and when digivolving, delete one of your opponent's suspended Digimon or Tamers. That's what we use it for. And because it has Fortitude, we can actually do the start of main, suspend, and delete something. Then start of main gate pops this. If it has sources, trigger the Fortitude, gain the on play, pop something else. And then we do have the end of opponent's turn, if it is Belfa on sleep mode and rage mode, that we trash the top source to be in the sleep mode, and we still get the start of main effect, which is cool. Then we do have the Belfa 1 sleep mode. On play when digivolving, by placing one Belfa 1 rage mode underneath its sources. This is unaffected by your opponent's effects until the end of the opponent's turn. And it cannot attack. But we don't really need the attack with it, it's another name. And it also helps fill up our trash as well as board control for the opponent's turn when any of your opponent's Digimon suspends by trashing 2 cards from your hand, suspend 2 of their other Digimon. So this is more for control for whiteboard. So give Bloom Lord an example, or even like Mother Eaters, where like the new Legion, you play something out and then they swing with Lions, then we can just trash and then suspend the rest of their stuff. So they can't do as much swinging. So yeah. And then we got our new BT23 Belfamon X Antibody. And it digivolves normally on top of level 5 for the cost 6, or on top of Belfamon without X Antibody trait for the cost 2. And I think this one's great. This is Rush and Piercing. It has a when digivolving effect, delete all your opponent's Digimon with the highest level. Then if a card with Belfamon is in its name, or in this Digivolution card, this Digimon attacks without suspending. So we could do Belfamon sleep mode, on play, tuck. Oh, it does the attack. That's right. Well, or we can do the Fortitude after the deletion, Digivolve for 2 in the X Antibody, gain the win digivolving, and swing without suspending. And it does have rush, so we can actually do double swing. And then End of attack, this Digimon may Digivolve in the Belphegor sleep mode from your trash, ignoring its Digivolution requirements and without paying the cost. So you can do the whole Fortitude, and if you haven't placed the Belphegor sleep mode in Drazel's, in a Gudamon, then Belphegor sleep mode or rage mode, go in the X antibody, do the whole swings, do it all over again, gain the protection, and then go for the board control status. But on the more board control statuses, we're running 2 of the EX6 Lilith with the on play when Digivolving until the end of your opponent's turn. One of their Digimon gains. End of your turn, delete this Digimon. You're literally just you're giving a timer to one of your opponent's Digimon. In all turns, when this Digimon would leave the battle area, other than by battle, by deleting a level 5 or lower Digimon, it doesn't leave. So this does help pop floodgates whenever they're played to try and stop anything happening. In the opponent's turn, when another Digimon is deleted, trash the top card of your opponent's security. So the on play when Digivolving, end of their turn, delete something because something was deleted, trash top security. Yeah, but this is where the funny look comes in with the Lilithmon X Antibody. Has no when Digivolving, it just has 2 alternate effects. When this Digimon would leave the battle area, if Lilithmon or the X Antibody option card is in this Digimon's Digivolutions card, by deleting one other Digimon, so there's no level requirement, this doesn't leave. And then all turns, if it's your turn and something is deleted, you get to play out a level 4 or lower Digimon, which brings me back to Porkeba. But on your opponent's turn, if something is deleted, you trash the top of their security. So I've had plays where I've purposely played out Lilithmon X, and then I do run 1 copy of X Antibody for this loop, which I tuck underneath, and I'm like, okay, I'm going up against Floodgate deck, I'm going to play out Porkemon. Then when it comes to start of my turn, I can't reduce play cost or anything like that. So Gate kills this, effect, pop the Floodgate, and then if they have something that plays that Floodgate back out, I do have turn priority. So whenever the Porcupine dies and then something gets triggered underneath, Lilithmon, play this back out, and then it's set up again to just, okay, this never actually leaves the field most of the time because it just gets monster reborn using the Yu-Gi-Oh! The Yu-Gi-Oh! Terminology there with Lilithmon X. And then our main protection for the deck is Creepy. On play, when Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest DP. Then whatever level that Digimon was, you mill the top card of your deck. So if it was a Ricky, then you only trash 3, but if it was like a level 7, you trash 7. Then same alternate effect, when this would leave the battle area, you can place a card with a 7 grade Demon Lord trait from your trash underneath the Gate of Deadly Sins. But it is a blocker on itself. It's the only blocker in the deck, but we do have something to keep that okay. Then we run 3 copies of Ogoromon. So when Digivolving, when attacking, and it Digivolves on top of a level 5 Demon Lord for the cost of 6 or higher. With 7 great Demon Lords with cost 6, or for normal 6, it's 7. We never do the Digivolution cost unless it's necessary. And we always use the 6 cost. Might as well, it's cheaper. But when Digivolving, when attacking, by placing up to 7 different names with the 7 great Demon Lords from your trash underneath it, delete one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers. Then the second one attacking is by placing up to 7, or placing this 7 Demon Lord trait cards from your trash, or from its sources, to the bottom of the deck. It's been a while, as you can tell. You place 7 sources with a Demon Lord trait from underneath a good one back to the bottom of the deck. For every card that is bottom deck, you delete an opponent's Digimon or Tamer. But if they have nothing else to delete, it trashes the top of your opponent's security as well. So if your opponent, say, has like 1 Digimon, 1 Tamer, and 5 security, then you're going to trash all 7, delete 1, 2, then you've got 5 more sources, so it trashes the last 5 of the security, and then that means you're swinging for game. So this is the finisher. And our last level 7 is just a 1 copy of Ruin Mode, and this is in primarily for Floodgate and slowing the game down to make sure we're ready to bring out a good one. So when Digivolving and on deletion, until the end of your opponent's turn, their board gets minus 5,000. Then end of attack doesn't really come up, but if we are lucky and have 5 memory, then we'll go for it. If we have a Tamer, when this Digimon, it's been that long, I can't even remember. Delete this Digimon and your opponent's, and one of your opponent's Digimon, and then recover 1. Then if you have a Tamer in play, hatch. Which we don't do the hatching, but it would be nice to delete this, delete the opponent's Digimon, and then recover 1. So, but it doesn't really come up often enough. You know you're playing against Demon Lords, you're not going to get it. Unless you're going in Leviathan, gaining a buttload of memory, then Digivolve, but even at that, we don't have Rush on that line, so we kind of miss out. But a blanket minus 5k for a turn, and then it deleting, and then blanking another 5k, it's great. Then we're running 2 Digimon Emperors from BT8. This is our draw power, because without the draw power, you're literally just constantly trashing your hand and doing nothing a lot for them. So yeah, all turns, whenever one of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon is deleted, tap, draw 1. Opponent's turn when a rookie Digimon, so level 3 Digimon, moves from the breeding area into the battle area, your opponent loses 2 memory straight away. So this kind of helps. And then our last Tamer is just 3 copies of Shito, just so our deck has blocker. And then start of main phase, if my opponent does have a Digimon, I gain a memory, gain a memory, gain a memory. I know we've got 2 all darts and 1 regular, it's weird, but we're working on this. We're working on this. It's the same with the list of ones, we're working on it, I promise. And onto a lot of one-of option cards. 1 copy of 7 Lightning. From trash, when one of your Digimon with Leviathan Digivolves into Leviathan X, you can place this at the bottom of the deck and delete one of their level 4 and one of their level 6s. And then main effect by trashing 1 card in your hand, delete one of your opponent's level 4s and level 6s. And the security effect is trigger the main. That's right, I keep forgetting this. Play from the security, play from the security. You will learn. I will always forget security effects on Tamers. I'm lucky I remembered this one. Then we have Divine Cruise. So from trash, when any weird Digimon with Digivolve in the Illusimon X antibody, by returning this to the bottom of the deck, your opponent may trash top of the security. If this effect is trash, we recover 1. Main effect, delete your opponent's Digimon until they have as many as you have security cards. If this effect deleted, I recover 1. And then security effect, I get to play a level 3 Lucimon from that trash without paying the cost. Then 7 penetration. New one from the Alpha one. When any of your Digimon with Digibulb in the Alpha Monarch's antibody, but return this card to the bottom of the deck. Activate the main effect. Thank you. Thank you, Bandai. After 7 Divine Cruise and 7 Fascination and 7 Volt Bluster, just say main effect. This feels great. Main effect, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with as high or higher a level as the number of cards in your hand. So I would love somebody to put this in the comments section, because we've been having a really weird thought. So say you have 2 cards in hand. Does that mean we get to delete a level 2 or higher? Or does it mean that we're stuck only deleting a level 2? Because if that means we've only got 2 cards in hand, it means you can blow up anything on the board, from a rookie to a level 7. But we still haven't figured that one out yet. I haven't been out of my locals and practicing because regionals coming up. So we've kind of missed out on this conversation down in our locals. So please, anybody in the comment section, please let me know. Then 7 Fascination. Bandai, thank you again. EX7, you can learn from this. Trash when any of your Digimon with Digibulb in the Lilith one, X antibody. Return this card to the bottom of the deck. Activate the main effect. Until the end of your opponent's turn, get all their Digimon. End of your turn, delete one of your Digimon. So they can say they have 5 Digimon, they can just blow them up one by one, or they can say, oh, this one blows this one up, and then this one blows this one up, whatever. It's still a domino effect. Then security effect isn't actually activate main, it's delete one of your opponent's unsuspended Digimon. So it's a little bit different. Okay, it's a lot different, but it's different. Then we're only running 3 copies of Rise of 7 Great Demon Lords. I would like to put this up to a 4th one, take out one of the other option cards that we're going to be showing right after this. But main effect, you can place one 7 Great Demon Lord Digimon card from your hand or trash underneath the Gate of Deadly Sins in your breeding area. Then place this card in the battle area. Then all turns. When any rare Digimon with 7 Great Demon Lord is deleted, you trigger the delay, you trash this card, and you get to play out one 7 Great Demon Lord Digimon card from your from the Gate of Deadly Sins from your breeding area without paying the cost. Now, we're going to quickly talk about these ones before going to the next option card, because these have texts as a trait text. As 7 Great Demon Lords, 7 Great Demon Lords, 7 Great Demon Lords. So these are additional names. These are an additional 5 names, including the random cards that we have as Digimon, that can be used to go underneath our Gate of Deadly Sins, as well as our Gudamon. I watched a match recently, and I think that there was that confusion. They forgot the option cards were an option. Then this is one that we don't mind if we restrict to 1 or break down by 1. But Rivals Barrage from the structured the Beelzebub structure deck. When this card is trashed from your deck, you get to play it out. In effect, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the highest level. This doesn't stick on the board after doing that, just putting that out there. It only plays on the board if it gets trashed. Then the main effect, by trashing this card, you get to add back any purple Digimon or any purple Tamer. If you don't have purple Tamers, it's Digimon only. Then the security effect is delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the highest level. Then as it says, we're running 1 copy of X Antibody. So we can just place this under any of our Digimon. Like Lilith is the main reason. But If you want to do double fortitude with Belfamon with Belfamon Rage Mode, you just tuck it underneath and leave it there. Simple. Security effect, gain a memory, add to hand. And because I haven't seen this deck list before where they're running X Antibody, when I play people, they never expect to see this as security, so they usually do go to the 0, do big swings, and then it's like, oh, X Antibody, gain a memory out the hand. They're like, where, what? And I was like, yeah, we got X Antibody out the hand. I was like, oh, and then we're going to play out Lilith one. X Antibody, then we're going to place the X Antibody underneath it. And I was like, what does that do? And I was like, can't trash the source. You try and get rid of Lilith one X. Excuse me. Try and get rid of Lilith one X, and yeah, it says no. You're not allowed to. But yeah, that's our Gate of Deadly Sins deck list. Our Demon Lords. With what? 4, 5, 6, 7 cards that are Digimon that aren't Demon Lords. And 5 Kibbers that aren't Demon Lords, but the rest of the deck is. I hope this gave you a good incentive of a deck build. And give you an idea what you can't, like, I know there's a lot of people playing Black Sabbath option card for the deletion of floodgates and stuff like that. But I might give it a try down the line. I still like the Rivals Barrage instead. But no, I just hope that it give you a fun incentive of a deck that has been updated. I always like to hear feedback of people's ideas. So until next time, guys, I'll catch you all later.